Astronomers say it's impossible to count all the millions of stars and planets and who knows what else whirling around in space. And yet, in spite of all the activity out there, you seldom hear of those fellows bumping into each other. Take the moon, for instance. Every 29 days or so, it makes a complete revolution around the Earth, being an average distance of 239,000 miles. And all the time this is going on, the Earth is going around the sun. Brother. But doesn't it seem pretty repetitious? Same old left-hand turn, day after day, year after year. For my part, I'll take more variety when I move around. So let's get down to earth, where a fellow can change his course now and then. Now, that's more like it. To be able to make something go exactly where you want it to go. This way one time, that way the next time. Kids feel that way about making things go in different directions. They've always felt that way.
Jimmy! Oh, Jimmy! We mustn't stay any longer, dear. It's getting late. Oh, we'll come back again. Don't worry.
Yep. The fun of making something go exactly where you want it to go. Ask anybody who was young once. What's the first thing a youngster says when he climbs into a car?
Mom, can I steer?
No, dear. Steering an automobile is not for children.
I mean, if I sat on your lap, good night, please?
When you've grown up, then you can steer.
Kids have been asking that question from the days of the first horseless carriage. Now, here's a funny thing, Jimmy. Steering an automobile may not be for children, as your mother says. But with an automobile like this one, or the one your Aunt Alice drives, insofar as strength is concerned, a child could do it. But, Jimmy, there's more to driving than steering. And one day you'll have that experience. Let me tell you, it's worth waiting for. Now, for a minute, let's watch your mother drive. Steering is easy for her. You know why? Her car is equipped with an amazing new device that does 9/10 of the work of turning, called full-time power steering. A wonderful new unit is built right into the steering gear. A light turn on the wheel, and at the very instant she starts to turn, this new device provides practically all of the power for turning the wheels. This is steering that requires so little effort that women even smaller than your mother or your Aunt Alice can do it ever so easily. This road Aunt Alice is driving on, Crowned Road they call it, because of the way it's humped up in the middle. That hump makes you feel you might slide off to one side if you don't stay smack on top. But her full-time power steering unit makes it easy for her to keep her car in a safe, straight, steady line. Those ruts don't seem to bother her either, do they? In strong crosswinds, the lightest touch holds the car straight and steady, without effort, and on loose gravel or wet pavements. And your mother doesn't have any trouble getting back on the concrete. That's because every split second, this amazing power mechanism is doing its job. Now watch your mother take these curves. Gee, hardly more effort than you need to brush a fly off your forehead. And the wheel swings back to center all by itself. You know why it's called full-time power steering and why that's so important? It's because in these cars, when you are turning, it's working all the time, from the instant you start to the instant you stop, for a big turn or a little one. And by so doing, it makes it easier than ever to keep your car under control every second. That's a wonderful new safety factor, Jimmy. You should see how easily these cars handle in traffic, too. Why, with full-time power steering, even parking is a breeze. Your mother and Aunt Alice never dreamed getting into a tight space could take so little effort. You know, Jimmy, this new kind of steering is something no one can really tell you about. You have to feel it for yourself to know what it is. It's so gentle and so easy.
Alice, hello. Well, surprise. Hello, Jimmy.
Hi, Aunt Alice.
Why so glum? He's put out because I won't let him be my chauffeur.
I can steer.
Never mind, Jimmy. You'll soon grow up. Drop by on your way home for a second, will you? The drapery material came this morning. Oh, I'd love to see it. Don't forget. I won't. Goodbye, Jimmy.
Goodbye, Aunt Alice. Mom, I mean, wouldn't you let me? Never mind. After you've grown up, that'll be 100 years. Gee whiz. I'll never get to steer. I have to wait 1,000 years till I'm grown up.
Yes, Master?
Who are you?
I am the powerful Genie of the magic lamp.
Genie?
Yes, Master. You released me. Therefore, I am your friend and servant.
Servant?
Verily. What is your will, Master?
Well, the only thing in the world I really want to do is to steer our family's flying carpet. My mother says I'm too little.
Ah, but do you understand the traffic laws?
Traffic laws?
They are the rules which make it possible for us all to drive together happily and safely. And of course, if you don't learn the laws and obey them, you're bound to get in trouble sooner or later.
But I do my best.
Why, of course you would.
Gee, the latest model carpet.
But I'm not through helping you yet. I'm going to provide the power for your steering.
It steers so easy.
That's because I'm doing most of the work.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. I knew I could steer. Are you still helping?
Indeed, Master. Every single second.
Gee, do you think, that is, could we enter?
However, Master, I'd best streamline myself a bit.
Hey, are you still there?
Verily, I'll be working for you full time.
It's a great day for the race here in old Baghdad, and a tremendous crowd is beginning to gather. Spectators from everywhere are pouring into the city for this great exhibition of steering skill. The colorful international sport carpet set is here to view the classic. Likewise, the jalopy crowd from the local high school is represented. And, of course, the general public, Mr. and Mrs. John Q. Bagdad. And now let's get right down into the pits, where the actual contestants are busy tuning up their rugs and making last-minute adjustments. Some of the carpets are even being souped up by the removal of the fringe. And now here's an unusual entry with a lot of good points. Oh, here comes Hassan, the racing Raja from Lampoon, the heavy pavement. And there's Alabama Jimmy, the youngest contestant ever to enter. A hush settles over the great crowd. It's a tense moment. Any second now. And they're off! It's a nice clean break from the gate. And as they move into the first series of obstacles, they string out, maneuvering for position. Uh-oh, someone's in trouble already. Well, in any exciting sporting event, there are bound to be a few close shaves. And there goes the Rapid Raja confidently moving ahead. But strangely enough, Alabama Jimmy, the dark horse, moves right with him. The crowd is going wild. Yay, Jimmy! Yes, folks, it's beginning to look like the Raja and Jimmy. It's astounding. What superb skill. The others are outclassed, and more of them are dropping out. Now the leaders are coming to the maze of minarets, and it's still the Raja. Wait! The course has been unexpectedly blocked. They'll have to detour. The Raja's working hard. He's jockeying back and forth. And now Jimmy meets this unexpected obstacle, but he's off again with a couple of easy turns. Now they're neck and neck as they climb for altitude. Look, they're coming into strong crosswinds and washboard clouds. They both sunk into ruts and the wind's blowing hard. Jimmy pulls up and out with unbelievable ease. Hey, Raja, the finish line is this way. And here comes that toy wonder, the winner and new champion, Alabama Jimmy.
Did you have a nice nap, dear?
Mom, is steering a car as much fun as steering a magic carpet?
Well, I don't know, Jimmy. I've never steered a magic carpet.
Well, I have. Why, Mom, you can turn the wheel real easy with one hand, even when you're standing still.
You can, dear? With one hand? Easily?
Like this.
Oh, like this.
That's it. Sure, that's it.